Hello everyone, this is Margarita with CityGal Papeterie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I wanted to share a traveler's notebook layout today. It is Halloween themed. I know Halloween just passed, but I did create this for Halloween using this fancy pants kit that I purchased from Peachy Cheap. I'll put the link below. This kit, I don't know if it's available anymore. They usually change their selections daily, but this is the one that I chose for Halloween. It comes with the paper pad, some ephemera and stickers, and a set of lace trim. This is the paper pad. I like that there are 4 sheets of each design because they are double-sided, so this way you have plenty to use in different projects. And I like that they also have sort of a fabric look to them, so they look like sweaters. The page with the cats also looks like it's sweaters. And then this is my current traveler's notebook that I'm using. I'm pulling out one of my inserts to work in, and then I'm going to use this distressed ink old paper and a blending tool to blend the color along my edges. And it's gonna give my paper a more distressed look, almost like a coffee dye look. My toddler is keeping himself occupied behind me. So I'm gonna go all the way around the edges, including the center fold. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to start working on my layout. These are the 2 pictures that I'm going to be scrapping in here today. There are 2 Halloween images for my home decorations. One is a pumpkin that my son colored or painted, and then the other one is a decoration in my yard. And now I'm just trying to figure out exactly where I want to place them, what page, and I know I want to use these 2 pieces of paper that look like sweaters. And I tore them out from the pad so they would have one torn side, and now I'm just blending those torn edges so that they match with the pages in the notebook. And then I'm going to scrunch them up to give them a nice wrinkled texture. And now I'm ready to start picking out what I want for the next page as well. And then this sheet, I'm going to cut it down to use as a background on my right page. And I cut it like perfect to the size of the page, but I did want my blended edges to show. So I'm just cutting it a little bit smaller. He's just singing. And now so here I decided to put this skeleton picture on the left hand side, and I'm not sure if I want to tuck it in or just lay it over top. So usually this is what takes me a while when recording, is I'm trying to look for a moment where it's quiet, but it's really hard. My little guy is, he's not a quiet one. Not that I mind, but you know, it just makes filming a little bit harder. So here I'm just playing around with my layout and my paper to decide where I want to put my sheets and my pictures. Once I've decided where I want to place them, I'm going to add double-sided tape. While he serenades you in the background. And I placed the black paper at the bottom and the one with color at the top, and that way there's a little bit more contrast and it helps the colors stand out. And for this one, I'm putting the tape on the piece of paper so that it has a pocket. And mostly because I still wasn't sure at this point if I wanted to tuck my photo under the paper or if I was going to leave it over the top. So just in case, I had some options still by just leaving an open area to tuck my photo in. And once I've decided where I want to put my photo, I'm going to add some double-sided tape to the back of that as well. These are Instax photographs. These are some of my favorite to work with when I am using them in memory keeping because they're small and compact and a lot of fun. Now I'm going to use my scissors to distress the edges of this other piece of paper. I've been meaning to get one of those little fancy paper distressing tools, but I haven't exactly found them, although I haven't really looked that hard because my scissors work too. And then I'm gonna just take some more ink and blend the edges of this paper as well. And I'm just making sure my paper is a little more distressed in certain spots. And to cover to disguise the white from the back of the page, I blend those little pieces as well. Then I add my double-sided tape, remove my tape backing, and then right before I put my paper down, I realized that I think it would look better with some more contrast. And so I pull in a black cardstock and I adhere my panel onto that with a nice thin border. And this way it just stands out a little bit more against the sheet, the white paper of the notebook. It also helps you see the little distressed edges some more. And then once again with the double-sided tape. And onto my page. I decide to add that other photo at the bottom. And then I'm going to add my tape to that as well. And now it's time to embellish. So I wanted to incorporate this lace trim in here somewhere. I wasn't entirely sure where. I do settle on putting it in the center fold. I trim it down to size. And then I grab my adhesive. This is silicone glue. And it's actually great for fabric and paper. And then I place my lace down onto the center fold. Just making sure that it's down well. And now I grab this set of stickers. And I just start decorating my page. I'm gonna add some of these little bats. These are puffy stickers, so they give some dimension. And then this little wording that says boo, I thought would be great with the skeleton decoration. A little bottle of poison to add to the shelf where the other Halloween things are. A spider. And then I add a little bit of wording. And I guess this can be considered my title. It says Simply Spooktacular. And then I take some of the die cut pieces from the ephemera pack to add as well. I settled on these balloons and that swirly lollipop. I'm just moving my bat out of the way so that I can add my balloon. And once I'm happy with their placement, I will add some double-sided tape to the back. And then as a final touch, I'm going to grab a paint pen or paint marker and add a little spider web near the area where my spider sticker is. This is definitely one of my very favorite acrylic pens, and I will link it below because I've tried lots of paint pens and they all tend to get clogged on me, but this one, I have it in black and in white, and it has worked really, really well every single time that I use it. Now to add more details, I'm going to add some cracks. Let's give it a little more spooky look. And then I quickly added some text, some journaling on the side. And then as a finishing touch, I'm just gonna take the same paint pen and just add a whimsical line frame all the way around my layout. And sometimes I do this when I feel like there's still something missing, but I can't figure out what else I can add. And sometimes I'm afraid of adding more and then feeling like I did too much. So something like this is just a simple way of me helping the layout look a little bit more finished without adding too much. And that's my layout. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone's Halloween was safe and fun. And I hope you come join me in the next video. See you guys.